And now, welcome to the PokeNews with your host, Jeff. Yo, good afternoon. I am your wise, gracious, gorgeous, handsome, and mildly articulate host, Jeff. We begin today with a startling development out of Gamestop. $39.99 booster bundles. It is seemed retailers themselves have become the scalpers, and everyone else is left to suffer. Little Timmy went into the store yesterday, and he thought he was getting a good deal, but instead, he's met with a $40 price tag. It is limited to per person now, so it's a little bit better in that end, but poor little Timmy has to pay through the nose even at the retailers themselves. It seems Target is joining with them also, raising their booster bundle prices to $29.99. Still affordable, but still a slight increase from their previous prices. Even the binder collections are being raised, the stickers, the pouches. Oh me, oh my. In other news, products have been limited in kiosk vending machines around the world. Machine inventory will be released periodically now, and loitering will no longer be permitted. This is great news for little Timmy, Jimmy, and Billy, as they can now get a piece of the pie. We move on to Blooming Waters Premium Collection. This person does not know how to spell, but nevertheless, this was available for 30 minutes at least at Costco today online. If you're hearing about this now, you are now sad, and I'm sorry. Moving on. Pokemon Day was yesterday. Fans around the world were going to store, unfortunately getting nothing. That's the state of the market right now, the state of the world, the state of Pokemon, and we are all very sad. Moving on. Did you wake up this morning in hopes of getting a 151 booster bundle? Well, you're probably sad and didn't get one, like most of us. But also, you probably didn't know they released the Prismatic Evolution Super Premium Collection at the exact same time. And guess what? You are probably sad again, because you did not get one, as did most of us. That is all. And now it's time for Market Watch. Today's Market Watch will be Scarlet and Violet booster boxes. We begin with Scarlet and Violet base set, which has seemed to risen to an enormous $185 a booster box. It's a terrible set, but nevertheless, everything seems to be moving up in this market, and it is absolutely insane. Next up, we have Paldea Evolved. One of the better sets in Scarlet and Violet has hit a massive peak of $230. We really want that carp. Carp. Yes. Next, we have Obsidian Flames. Not the greatest set in the world, but it does have a Charizard, so you know Charizard. That set is up now to $190, folks. $190. Now we're moving on to Paradox Rift, possibly the worst set in Scarlet and Violet next to base. $175. Still a decent set overall. We actually have some pretty good sets in Scarlet and Violet besides Scarlet and Violet base. People are now warming up to Scarlet and Violet Prismatic. What am I saying? People are now warming up to Paradox Rift and Temporal Forces, and they're beginning to sell out everywhere, folks. You could usually get this box for about $80, $90, maybe 6 months ago, but now it's up to $175. Insane. Next we go to Temporal Forces, which is now at a peak of $180, folks. We'll see what this does for the Sword and Shield booster boxes in the future. If a set like Temporal Forces is already at $180, what does that mean for Silver Tempest? What does it mean for Lost Origin? What does it mean for Astral? We will find out. Now we move on to Twilight Masquerade. One of the better sets in Scarlet and Violet is now up to $230 a booster box. That is absolutely insane, folks, but nevertheless, it does have some nice pulls in it. It has the Greninja SIR, what people call Rainbow Vomit. I think it's a pretty nice looking card. We also have Carmine, and we have the EV-IR. Yes. I don't know why I've changed it to a British accent, but you know, nevertheless, go buy some Twilight Masquerade. And next we have Surging Sparks. quite possibly the best set in the Scarlet and Violet era, excluding Prismatic Evolutions and 151. This set features the cute little Pikachu SIR, as well as the Latias and the Latios, and some other cool Pokemon. It is hitting a brisk price of $270. Quite high. We should see a reprint in the future soon, quelling the price a little bit, but nevertheless, I'd say pick up some of this while you can. And lastly, we have Journey Together. This price is $217 for a set that's not released and doesn't really have that many great cards or many sought after cards, but you know what? We're living in a crazy world now. So, yeah, $217 for a box that hasn't released yet. Sold out everywhere. What are you gonna do? Alright, and that's it for the news. I'm your host, Jeff, and just remember, if you're sad, there's still pizza in the world. Thank you.